will be putting a lot of eggs in the extra-kick basket. You are looking to kind of be, okay.
Ooh.
DOS alongside Marcoon, but Shio is here, and you can see the Renata not too far off either, so maybe we're going to see some fireworks up on this top side. The Flame Splitter kind of pushing in Irrelevant, now going to get ghosted upon. He flashes away, doesn't have his equalizer just yet. They flash in on top of him. Irrelevant needs one more auto, and he will get it. He hit level 6, but it shall not save him. Now Shio knows that he is dead to rights. 2-1 to SK. Unfortunate positions as both top laners now find themselves in a 1v1. The equalizer comes down as well as the overheat. The Ignite's been ticking onto Adam. He's got some extra movement, but he's not got the damage. And that is the power of the Rumble, the shred on the magic resistance, and you just put down your overheat.
And that's the big one there, especially with the Hex Drinker for Adam. He's already planning to try and make a play happen, but now look on the bot side.
Yeah, gonna see them now go for a 2v3 as Dots does get taken out. Crowny just perfectly set up there to throw in the rocket. Now Exakick.
It does mean that with some of these big summoner spells burnt, maybe SK can look for a pick beforehand.
Oh, they're looking for one right now. There's the charm coming in. No Cyclone, remember, but you've got yourself the cease and desist. There's going to be the ultimates comboing in. They trade it back 1-for-1. Good flash from Certus means he does not get hit.
It does come down to execution here for BDS, because I don't think they're the best of front lines to try and take these fights.
No, they're going to look for one right now. No flash on Shio, but he has to use the cease and desist. There's going to be the hostile takeover doing just that. Marcoon can't really get his finish off on the kill. Shio gets into the shield, and Certus goes golden, but it's only to delay the inevitable. Nuke comes in and does just that.
They tried to take the fight immediately, but you don't have Exakick in position. But now, looking for one more.
They're going to go right straight onto Labrov, who goes down. No bailout for him.
This is very scary as well for BDS. You don't want to be caught in the pit if this combo end up coming off from SK, which is why they're playing so far back.
Yeah, you're going to see the handshake come in. They get a knockback on Dots, but there's a good equalizer. Dots will still go down to the rocket. They're going to try and see if they can take out Shio on the backside as he's forced to flash away. The Unleashed power is onto the clone. That was a great decoy, but they've run straight in onto Certus. He gets no chance, but they're putting down the feathers. The shutdown at the 2-for-2. Exakick lets the feathers fly. Oh, that zap was almost exceptional, but it's a 2-for-2. In the end, you feel like BDS are still coming out that bit stronger.
They just managed to eke away from the engage from SK. Very spread. Here we go.
Marcoon, you don't need to be there, and you will be shut down. Nuke steals it away, says thank you very much. That is my blue buff, and the dragon has been started. They don't know it's been started just yet. They see 3 people kind of keeping this one away. They're kind of soloing it off. I think SK are way too late to this party. This dragon is going to be secured. That's going to be Soul, an infernal Soul at just after 24 minutes.
Trying to consistently be drawn into these fights, but not actually able to pick up the gold or in these grouped situations. Labrov, though.
Labrov gets charmed, but the scan of the week is good. They're going to pop down the ultimate onto Crowny, try and separate him out from the fight. Dots gets jumped on by Adam, and he is dead. Marcoon can't make much else work, but he does get the Syndra now. The Jinx is getting excited. Crowny's on the hunt. They haven't found Certus, but Crowny has a feeling he's somewhere in their own jungle. You've got the 1v1 back in the top lane, and Adam asserts his dominance on this Olaf pick.
And that's Baron for BDS.
And, or, you know, frontline and take this. Even the Nautilus is going to be shredded down by a lot of this damage. And speaking of damage, they're going to look to try and get a support and jungle combination here on top of Relevant. He cannot trade back the kill onto Labrov. Hook just go wide as well. As you mentioned, Adam was escorting the minions into that mid lane to give himself an angle as well. They're going to jump it on top of Marcoon. Good charm here on the Chino. Means he's going to have to use his stopwatch. My God, that was a hell of a lot of damage. And it's not going to stop either. Your feathers may fly, but you are being turned into KFC, my son. And that is going to be SK kind of rolling over as BDS continue how they left the regular split and looking just as good in game number 1.
And you can hear the French crowd here, happy as Larry with BDS. That was a fantastic game that pad the stats in a negative way as they now finish off the Nexus.
Yeah, Crowdy doesn't care. You got the win. Stats are just stats, and that is going to be a dominant game 1 for BDS.
And I think the Gnar is a good answer into what we were already talking about, which was the Darius, because at least Gnar, you got the hop, you can slow, you can try and get that hyper to keep at bay. Here, Shio is making use of that counter jungling and putting Marcoon behind as a result.
Well, Dragon looking like it's going to be the first start here, but with no cleanse here on Exakick, he's forced to flash away very early, but the Arctic Assault.
Utility style build, Irrelevant, going to play relatively defensive, especially with the...
cleanse gets used there as Labrov goes in with a handshake, but you've got Nuke roaming down here. They're going to try and see if they can catch out Doss. He cannot flash away, and he gets taken out by Nuke, petrifying gaze, and BDS's bot lane. They're going to be scared for life. You're looking at Labrov, level 6. He's got access to that hostile takeover. You are looking to try and make moves here. Adam going to pop the ghost, and you imagine he's going to try flash as well. As the blast going, oh, he doesn't hit it! Can he get away? No, Nard back into the wall, and SK bring themselves back to that top lane dominance. Yeah, we can see already there, Marcoon actually snuck himself around the vision. Adam does not know the Monkey King is here. Relevant doesn't have Mega though, so this is kind of a hard one to really make work. They're going to jump in with the Cyclone. Adam taking a fair chunk of damage. He does have the stacks, but he does not have the time. And that's going to be a kill up on that top side. Certus tries to move down, does have the cleanse from the spell book. Keeps himself alive. Didn't use his flash or his Spirit Rush. Here's the hostile takeover. Doss flashing away. Not quite sure where Labrov was aiming that one. And ends up all kind of just being a couple of ultimates shared. But here we go. We're going to see if they can get themselves another little bit of a charm. Shio trying to run away. There's going to be the ultimates there from Crowny and, of course, from Nuke. They're not quite able to get an exit kick. Still alive underneath the table. Or it's going to be underneath the tower. But he is by himself, he is on a flank. Do they want to fully commit to this one here? The Dragon not going down exceptionally fast just yet. SK not got the Lulu, but they are kind of moving everyone in. Irrelevant goes into his Mega Gnar form. They jump in, they're going to try and catch Adam. That is Dragon Soul point now confirmed for BDS, but where will the fight go afterwards? Ultimates going left, right, and center. BDS on full retreat. Marcoon on the backside of this. The flash charm is good. Shio forced to flash his own. These are so many low health bars, and those chakrams are doing the damage. The Aphelios has still got plenty of tricks up his sleeve, but the soul point was still secured by BDS.
Charm does land on the shield, he's just going to walk away, but again, it's a case of SK trying to see if they can bait BDS away from this position. Mid-prio was so important.
Oh, they land the ultimate, they put down Certus into a stasis because he's got the miasma as well. There's a good hostile takeover to kind of reset. The feathers fly and they cut down Exekick. He had no way of reacting, the damage was insane.
Crowny with great position on the feathers, even managing to move across with the Gale Force to get it. Now Adam goes!
Adam gets in, gets himself two movements for his trouble. They're going to have Irrelevant use his Mega Gnar on the backside of this, but everyone is disengaging because that is a mini Gnar. He is just a child in a battlefield and he doesn't belong.
There was no flank, there was no chance for SK. BDS Shio though, just about able to get out of there.
I mean, Certus has nowhere to go, and you're in the miasma, and that is why the Cassiopeia was banned in game number 1. Where they have to go for this, they're looking for plays as a 4-man, but I don't know if they're going to be able to go for it. Actually, as a 3-man, as Exekick finally gets himself something. They get a 4-man knock up here with the Cyclone. Marcoon trying to see if he can maybe delay a little bit longer. There's going to be a good charm on the Shio, but Irrelevant's not Mega right now. The flash over with the hostile takeover is decent, and it separates everybody out. Double kill coming in from Crowny. And it does feel like we're at desperation stations here for SK. BDS are in total control. If they can get that inhibitor, it would have been fantastic, but going straight into Mega Gnar with Nuke coming, definitely not the position you want to be in there as Irrelevant. No, going to see them catch out. Cleanse gets used, but he does get himself away. The feathers do fly, they bring it back, and Doss is dead. Crowny is just styling on them right now. Because right now, there is no fairness in the world. There is just results, and BDS are looking for the 2-0, a clean one and a decisive one at that. The crowd know what they want. This could be the final fight. The miasma goes down. Irrelevant doesn't even get to go Mega. He will stay a child. Double kill for Nuke. Exekick hasn't got the right guns. The Nexus turrets are falling. BDS cementing themselves in the LEC as one of the teams to beat, as they will smack down on SK. They chose you for a reason because they knew they could get the result they wanted.
If you start to fall behind, it is so easy for a single cask to just delete your support. So instead, the option is going to be the Leona here. We were struggling to do math.
Oh, gank top. They've still been sitting up here.
Flash in, immediately going to throw down the Ignite. Conqueror already instantly stacked. Courtesy of that Pantheon passive on top of the W. Now they're trying to focus down Shigenda, but they burned a lot of their cooldowns. They pretty much run out of options here. Broken Blade now stepping forward. Aegis Assault not going to do a lot here, but he's going to leap in again. Those CDR looking strong. First blood coming through. Mauring, you ain't got no business being here. Yeah, the future is what Shigenda's going to have to look forward to, because these next few minutes of laning phase are not going to be great for him. But now all Koi coming up looking to lock down Caps. Windwall coming in, they're trying to body block, they're trying to separate him, but they've already taken out Caps. Now the fight moving in favor of Koi. The stolen Dragon's Cask going to knock back Mickey. Yike. Running, but Koi careful not to overextend here, careful not to overcommit. A bit of poke back in the favor of G2, but they'll walk away with the kill onto Caps. In these all-ins, superior Keystone by far in the hands of Pantheon is stronger. But now the knock-up, anything you can do, I can do better. The stolen Yasuo ultimate, but they're going to turn it back! They're taking turns! but Caps comes out on top. He gets the initial kill. Still a 1-for-1. Flashback is coming,
isn't it?
Game 5 blind pick Yasuo. It's all coming back to
Yike. Broken Blade has ult. Here he comes
Trying to get
from the
knocked back.
heavens.
Broken Blade looking to land the spear, connecting it onto Shigenda. There's just nowhere for him to go. He's ignited. The Aegis Assault now coming out. Broken Blade trying to walk this one away. He's going to come through with the spear. Whatever hope you had of outscaling is now 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later, because he's just simply too far ahead in terms of itemization.
Broken Blade's getting top waves in, eyes on him, because now Shigenda tried to hover mid
Knock up,
Caps.
clean combo coming in from the Yasuo, and it's just a one-shot in the mid lane.
G2 have literally just ran from bot river, taken Drake, through mid,
And
got a kill and taken Herald. The map is in a shambles right now for Koi. No flash on Caps though.
Waiting on the wind wall as long as possible. Gonna wind wall through now, trying to dash it. Good knock, but here comes the Pantheon. This could be bad for Larson because immediately they're gonna try to turn it back. Broken Blade flashing forward now, focus. Eyes on Malrang, but he's got no mana. Shigenda ready with the follow-up. Trimby going as fast as he can through the acceleration gate, desperate to re-engage, desperate to get something back, but here comes Mickey trying to deny it. Trimby now going forward. Boom! Shut down onto Broken Blade. Koi spot their man, they call their target and take him down. Trimby on the retreat. Ooh. Quick reaction there coming in from Mickey. Yike needs to body block forward. Mickey fighting a bit more fire with fire here, and it might just be what's necessary to take them later into this game. That said, Yike, Herald in the mid lane, ready to go. Larson going to try to start another play. The chain CC layering, not quite perfect. And that moment where it doesn't connect is all it takes for Caps to turn that one back. Another kill as G2 descend upon the mid lane. Trimby will fall.
He's hanging around. Broken Blade has the ult so he can get there before Shigenda.
Trying to go in down to Mickey. They know that he's got no stopwatch. He's got no way out of that one. He's going to lay down the turret. They're going to pray, but Mickey, he's still standing. The team has got his back. The Ultra Shock Laser will not connect, but the stolen ultimate from the Varus will. At least they're trading one back, but it is disaster for Koi.
So he really is roaming around this map.
Ooh, 50% of Mickey's health. He is just level 7. Good knock-up. Caps immediately going to follow up. Bomba coming out, but just knocking Shigenda away. Forcing the flash, though. Now Caps caught up. Instant one-shot on the Yasuo should be all that it takes. Hansama on the backside. Hansama going to be everything. BB in the middle of everyone, but keep your eyes on the bars. The damage he's putting out is insane. The burst on the front line. Broken Blade and Yike ready to keep the fight going in again.
Actually, it looks like G2 are baiting a Baron. Koi trying to get some vision. Trimby no flash.
Oh, he spots him with a sweeper. The gig is up. Trimby knocked back. Taken down. Big pick.
They jump over the wall with the Gragas ult.
He can jump over the wall. Larson, we have to keep an eye on what ultimate he's going to take away. Koi throwing down the poke. He's in the pin. It's going to be all eyes on Malrang, and he gets it. The ultimate con. Malrang manages to take it away. Caps now trying to make it out to safety. Hansama waiting over the wall. Big damage coming from Hansama ultimate, but he can't quite finish off Shigenda. He cannot get in range. The flash forward will take him there, and now it is Comp on the run. G2 taking the fight, but Koi have stolen the Baron.
Broken Blade might be in range for the ult, but yikes, clearing his camps.
This is not ideal for Caps if you don't have Q3 stacked here.
I'm not sure if they can take this. Hello.
Walking into Trimby. But again, they're just taking their time stacking up these Qs. They don't like this play anymore. That's the Ignite now gone. He's walking forward. Here comes the Pantheon. Oh, the ganker has become the ganked.
Well,
Trimby taken out. Doesn't get it in that case, but still
TP.
enough.
Baron's gone though.
3K getting lower. G2 shredding through this one. That's the power of a Pantheon, of Varus, and a Yasuo. But now the fight continuing. Caps fishing for the knock-up. He finds two! A beautiful tornado to kick this fight off. Malrang now on the retreat. Comp on the backside. Everything falling apart for Koi. And here comes Caps again. He will not stop. G2 see their opportunity and they take it. They'll get every buff on the map. And now they'll look to press to their advantage in the mid lane.
So much damage coming out of Yike. Triple kill for G2's jungler. Shigenda, I wonder if he's going to escape here. The spear cancels the recall. Now he's behind enemy lines. Not sure if Broken Blade wants to take this fight. The rest of G2 are pushing into Koi's base, but Mickey's here to cover.
Shigenda. Nothing really going on here, sadly.
Flash Locket doesn't save him in time. Yike is finished. Bot side river looking for Trimby now. I think
they're doubling down. Hansama and Caps are going to end the game. Trimby is on a walkabout.
What has happened to Koi in these last few minutes? Trimby gets caught going for an aggressive play, but then they choose to fight 4v5. Here comes the siege. Look at that wave. 2 cannons, so many minions. Broken Blade.
He's just going to ult for space. He doesn't need anything else. G2 pulling the trigger, getting things kicked off. Caps going golden, buys himself a brief moment for the rest of the team to back him up as Shigenda walks away from Mickey. Oh, how the turns have tabled, Jace. But Mickey just going to walk him down with these creeps. The rest of G2 looking to end the game now.
Yeah, pushing into the Nexus. Larson's going to have to heal up. Comp still has the ult and he's level 16, but no summoners. G2 do so much damage to these towers.
They're 12K ahead. This is the finish that they have earned themselves on the back of so many plays prior to this moment. Koi, there are no options left in this game. They must look ahead to game 2. Adapt if they want to survive in this best of 3 as G2 take game 1.
What a game from Yike, man, on your screen right now. gonna go for the Cassante mid for Caps.
They're smiling. They're laughing. Cassante. Caps are going to have a very hard time all-inning a Lissandra. Mickey going to land the hook. Ignite now getting ticked down. Burning through his Trimby as the cleanse comes out to try to cancel on Trimby. Going down. First blood. The flash forward. Full confidence response on Mickey instantly going to flash in and follow up. But Comp flashing out to safety, meaning it'll only be a single kill. Waiting.
Calling Larson here. Caps could be in trouble.
Caps in no man's land here. He can't really dash over the wall. He's going to have to use the ulti immediately if he wants to make it out to safety. Will not. Will just drop down here. Now going to ult Malrang back. Flash over the wall. Making it out to safety. He's in Mad Lab. The body block. Yike, an absolute hero in this series. Now trying to heal up. Caps trying to get a bit more damage down, but there's the frozen thrall coming out. Yike. Gonna fall down here. Tried desperately to save his mid laner. He will not get a kill back. It is a double for Malrang.
That's in 5 seconds. 4,000 health on this dragon. Comp and Trippy trying to get
level
involved.
5.
Comp
Going over the wall. Holding off on the ultimate for now. Gonna be happy with just the dragon, but here comes Larson. Frozen claw over the wall. Flash forward immediately, focusing down Mickey. Mickey, can he hook to safety? He cannot because the body block is there for Malrang. Debating.
looking on Larson. Yes, the ults could pull him back.
Unstoppable is going to pull him back all out there as Larson desperately trying to disengage Caps. So much damage here, but has to be careful.
Q3.
The tower is going to try to get it. Now pulling away, needs to time the Q3 flawlessly. Is he going to get it? Yes, he is!
It's like Caps is...
Going to go for the plate here. Going to try to wander his way out, but Malrang going to come over the wall. Blast Cone waiting from. There's just no way out of this one. Caps tries to dash back in, but Malrang now on a killing spree.
Here's the bot dive. Mickey gets level 6.
Knockup coming in for Comp. Trimby still only level 5. That's going to be big, but an excellent polymorph to try to stop the play. It will, however, not be enough. He wants to go for another. The dunk down coming in. Larson, this is your time. Larson with one reset. Frozen throw coming out. Han Sama ready to turn onto Yike. His zombie form will not find purchase.
Looks like they're moving mid. Caps could be under threat. Doesn't have any Mercury threats. Very low tenacity here. The ult could come through. Should be an easy kill for Koi.
Top strikes, trying to find it up. Caps can ult someone to try to make it out safety. He's dashing it. He's going to go for the ult. The unstoppable back into the rest of Koi, though. There's just no way out.
This is by giving the land.
Caps off to the backside. Yike is going to body slam forward. Just threatening. Polymorph down, but Larson on the flank.
Is so good.
Your eye on the claw. Here comes the path. He doesn't even take the time to do it. They're just going to set their eyes on the target. Now he's going golden. Buys himself a brief moment. Hook going to go through to the rest of the team. G2 just don't have the damage. G2 don't have the tools, and Koi will find another pick in their favor. Big damage output from Lissandra. Credit to Han Sama in the previous fight. The Varus ultimate
could
slowed down
kick flash here. It's got a good position.
War jump kick flash. There it is. You call it. Boom. Alley-oop right into the waiting arms of Larson.
Baron force coming in. Yike is in the area. Broken Blade has the ult. Baron's going down. 6k HP. They don't have Lissandra ult. They don't have Lee Sin. They're missing a lot of lockdown. Caps can get some damage done here.
One was stolen before. Can another be stolen this time around? It's a polymorph. Dragons in the pin. It's 3k. It's getting lower, but they've not bursted it down. Now G2 just setting their eyes on the Baron. They need to burst through the objective. G2 is kind of starting to take a little bit of a scrappy fight here, but they will not steal the objective. They will not take the fight. They will not get anything. Koi wiping the floor with G2.
Hans is looking to cover. Maybe you can get a snipe here onto Shigenda. How much damage does this do the Q?
Comp running in here. No fear.
Comp
still standing. Manages to get one.
But you wouldn't think is worth 5,000. I need more Pokemon cards.
Well, I have to forget what I was going to talk about because Larson's getting collapsed on and my metaphor has no more time.
There's a TP on tier 2.
Can he sidestep here? They're buying
Watch Shigenda.
a lot of time. Goes golden this time around, doing a lot of damage back. That's the redemption. The knockback. Larson getting a lot, and now here comes the cleanup crew. G2, absolute desperation. But Shigenda, might as well call him the finisher. Damn, he is just closing that out. Triple kill on the top side of the map.
Hovering towards his top side. Baron's up. Just 4-man stack in a bush. Have a sip of your water.
Yep.
Have a little chat and then hope to God you can steal it. But good night, sweet Prince Broken Blade.
Oof, Broken Blade. Damn.
Guys, can you go Baron? Can you, guys?
This is a very different interpretation of 300. Leonidas kind of stood his ground. This guy's just kind of running.
He's not a god. He's merely a human. I want to see the Malrang Q war jump kick, Q back smite, refuse to elaborate, disappear.
TPing into mid lane.
That's what I want to see. Misses the Q, doesn't
Comp
happen.
over the wall. Yike already has eat away. It looks like this play's kind of dead.
He doesn't
Yike
have
off
flash
to cool
either.
down back up.
Throw the
Now
ult.
Caps off to the side. Yike 3K is getting lower. They kick him back into the pit. Now they want to burst the objective down. Yike, can he get any K at the cask? It will not work. There is no opportunity to fire back as Yike is just about dead here. Shigenda just fishing over the wall. That wall really the only thing keeping G2 safe. It's not even keeping G2 safe. The wall will not keep them safe. G2 getting slaughtered on the opposite side of the pit. Comp not even getting taken down by Caps. The entire squad is there.
And that's going to be that. I think we knew this game was pretty much over off the 15-20 minute mark. G2 really didn't have a way back in after the first Baron. Koi will close it out. Yeah.
Did not get sucked in. Did not give away advantages. Played such a good mid-jungle game. Malrang and Larson popping off. Again on the top side as well. We head to game 3. Instead,
Thresh.
Thresh, the Lantern, classic counter into the J4. I think in terms of mid to late game reliability, Thresh not quite as powerful.
I think Yikes in that middle brush. One more creep. That cannon will die. You'll get level 6. And now the setup is looking pretty juicy.
The walking forward, instant knock-up, knock-back. Body slam can follow, coming in from Broken Blade, trying to get out of that ulti as Shigenda now running out to safety, zooming away. He's gonna live!
He is gonna live. Yikes queues up now. He needs to charge the queue. Broken Blade needs to tank.
Body slam forward with the flash, finishing the kill, first blood.
Trying to get information in this tri-bush. Malrang's on a face check.
Malrang gonna get hit here. The combo has to come through if they want to burn through Malrang, but Malrang already popped one half of the ult, and immediately Koi confidently taking the fight. Hansama gonna try to fire one back. The flash out to safety.
We'll be back towards mid. Lost away for a Trimby.
On to Hansama will connect.
Yes,
That's the Lantern now bringing him back. He's trapped in the box, and Comp can just take this one easy peasy. Koi bot lane. Yes, on hit Varus, if he has the space to maneuver, is very hard to out damage, but Sivir is the OG hyperscaling AD carry. Is Mickey overstaying there, trying to get a bit of vision down. The second ulti gonna come out. He goes golden. Comp just waiting. The hook gonna come in. Flash out to safety, but Comp hits him with a boomerang blade anyway. There will be no safety this time around. The Chomp hitting onto Comp. Now immediately they're gonna get the fight kicked off, but it is Yike in no man's land. He's not getting anything done. G2 now trying to turn. G2 now trying to clash, but there's Larson on the backside. The Akali waiting. Has to hold his breath. Has to make sure these cooldowns count. Now looking to finish off Hansama. Immortal Shield bow will not be enough. Broken Blade now next on the list is Koi. Monstering G2 on the bottom side of the map, taking their time here. Shigenda just looking to set up the stun. Berlin coming alive for Koi.
Larson wants it. He's under the tower, 1 versus 5. Malrang needs to drop the aggro. They need to let it reset onto the cannon. Broken Blade has the body slam to work with. Mickey's quite close, but yeah, he goes down.
Yeah.
Mickey misses the combo. Maybe he dies here.
Mickey, no, he's gonna get one back, and that's gonna be big. That's at least a little bit of gold in return. Mickey trying desperately to survive. Boomerang Blade back in. It's gonna hit him. Larson gonna take a bit of poke in exchange.
No flash on him. Yike has the ult if they want to lock him down. That should be an easy kill, perhaps. No stopwatch either. Broken Blade's there to make sure.
Ulti, he can try to buy as much time as possible. The rest of his team tries to get something done in the mid lane. Shigenda now needs to get away, but the Q will connect a kill.
Can Larson stop any bases?
Rocket Belt
the
forward.
Rocket Belt's got
Stop
two.
him, Where is he gonna go? Where are they gonna side? They're both splitting. Cap's now running, but he's running into no man's land. He's running into Koi territory. He can clear the wave and accept his fate. On the hunt, burned. Cap's gonna get the charm, but there's not a lot left here to get taken out.
He's gonna go down, but look at Hans on the minimap. He's saying, well, my mid laner's gonna die. Maybe I can solo out Drake here. This is gonna cancel the recall. Yikes here, Mickey's here, and Koi expect all of them to have based by now, but Malrang's on the cover. It's a 2v4 in a tower.
Lock up on a Broken Blade. What's the call going to be? TP now being burned. They're looking to isolate and lock down Malrang. Malrang using the second spin here. They're going to take out the jungler of Koi. They're going to take down the tower. Now Caps is on the hunt. Caps whipping on the charm is going to be big, but there comes the knock of a G2. Signs of life on the bottom side of the map as they take a tower and 2 kills.
Catching Koi off guard. Showing Mickey, Caps, and Yike up towards this top side. Herald comes down. They just want to get this tower, get 600 gold. Does G2 engage?
Something. Mickey on the backside. They're just immediately going to get taken out. A lot of damage, but they're not quite going to finish it. Yes, they are. They can't keep their eyes on him.
Koi want to fight this. G2 want to fight this. Hiding in the bush. They have a pink. If Malrang gets hit by a charm here,
Charm
baits
is
it
going to
out.
be big, but clean from Malrang. Now needs to walk away. Good upfront burst damage, trying to finish off the jungler. Caps now dashing out to safety. Broken Blade needs to get out of dodge as well. Hansam on the backside for now untouched. So many of the cooldowns burned. Yike off to the side. Mickey on the backside. Koi getting chipped away at.
Koi's threat right now. If they can get a ward in that pit, he could look to flash over onto the rest of
Stick
G2.
around. Trimby flash forward on the hook. He is going to connect on the Broken Blade, and that is massive. That could be fight deciding, but now there's a TP in the middle of the pit. They're trying to turn and burn. Yike throwing out the ultimate. Caps taken out. Koi coming together as a death ball to decimate G2 around the pit. They take away the dragon, and now G2, they've overcommitted. They've overstayed their welcome. The shuriken flip will not connect, but here comes Trimby over the wall. The hex flash in. Mickey knows it's now or never. He has to turn, but there is nothing left for G2 in the fight. The ultimate from the cannon. Malrang to finish a double for Comp and an ace for Koi.
Looking over the wall here, Yike. Hang on a second. He's going really deep here. Mickey is not the damage dealer you need next year. He's going on to Trimby.
Ready to pitch for a play. G2, are they going to full commit to this? Looking to burn down Trimby before anything else can happen. Cap's going to miss on the charm, and the rest of Koi now descending. Mickey trying to get out to safety, but they kind of just appear and then disappear just like that.
There's no flash on that Sivir, so Mickey can lock him up in the Jarvan ultimate. I think Trimby does need to play Lantern. Does G2 pull the trigger here?
Waiting for an opportunity. Shigenda is not there. Mickey gets hooked. Mickey goes golden. He finally has the hourglass, but now it's Hansama on the backside. Hansama has no life. Hansama has no room to play. Finally, they'll take down Malrang. No! He's just been knocked into the backline, and out Malrang gets the kill. The Grag Assault betrays the team, and now Shigenda leaping in, but he's left a little bit too far. Goes golden in the final moments, uses the stopwatch to get away from the charm, and Yike desperate to do anything, but that is it. They are done. They are dusted. Koi have taken down the favorite
it. They're looking for the next hook. Is it going to land? He thought that he'd Q to the... Oh, he did Q to it, but he's going to die. And Comp is legendary. Outstanding performance from him. What a bounce back for Koi. G2 maybe back to the drawing board.